On Monday, I lost my job. On Wednesday, I lost my girlfriend. And on Friday, I lost my apartment. And I am going to walk you through the best week of my life. Day by day. First, understand that I am not in denial. Denial is for men who cannot reframe. I can reframe anything in real time before the bad thing has even finished happening to me, and it is the one skill that has never let me down, mostly because I reframe it every time it does. Monday, 9 a.m., my manager calls me in and says the company is letting me go. Letting me go, even their language knows. You let go of something that was straining to run free. I heard that I was being released back onto the open market at my peak as a free agent, and I thanked her for the promotion. She said it was not a promotion. I told her that is exactly what they would say about a man they could not afford to keep. And I left that office with a full box and the handshake of a man who had just been scouted. By Monday afternoon, I had updated my title online to independent. Within the hour, 3 recruiters did not contact me, which told me the market was holding its breath. You do not rush a bidding war. Wednesday, my girlfriend told me she needed space. A smaller man hears a breakup. I heard a request, and I am a generous man, so I gave her all of it, the coffee shop, the neighborhood, the entire west side of the city, because a high-value man does not negotiate over territory, he gifts it. She has not started chasing me yet, but absence runs on a delay. Thursday, I followed up on the gift. I texted her, "You are welcome for the space." She blocked me. Blocking is the strongest reaction a woman can have to gratitude. You do not block a man who means nothing to you. I logged the block as impact. Friday, the landlord taped a notice to my door, because a building finds out fast when a man goes independent. I read the notice top to bottom, and underneath the legal formatting, it was a referral. He was, in his own way, recommending I find a residence better aligned with my current trajectory. I respect a landlord who puts it in writing. So I packed that night and left voluntarily, before the deadline, on my own schedule, which is the strongest possible way to be evicted. Saturday, I relocated. Everything I own fit in my car in one trip, which I logged as aerodynamic. The new residence is my mother's basement, which I am calling a strategic retreat to a lower-cost market, and the market down there is extremely low cost. Utilities included. The landlord makes lasagna. By the weekend, the people in my life had organized a response. Marcus came first. He sat me down on Saturday with the face men make when they have rehearsed in the car, and he said, carefully, that he was worried about me. I told him that worry is just respect that has not found the words yet, and I let him sit there with how impressed he so obviously was. He left without finishing his coffee, which I took as a man with a lot to think about. Then my mother. She made up the basement bed with the good sheets, the guest sheets, and she said, gently, it is okay to not be okay. I explained that I was, in fact, considerably better than okay, that this was a deliberate downsizing, that the week had been a series of upgrades arriving in unusual packaging, and I watched her quietly decide not to argue with a man who has an answer for everything. She patted the sheets twice and went upstairs. Victory laps come in many forms. That night, with the lights off, there was 1 second where the reframes ran out, and the week was just the week. A job, a woman, an apartment, a basement. Then I caught it. I decided the dark was discipline and the quiet was focus, and by morning I had a 5-year plan and not one piece of evidence. Sunday, Marcus called, and this time he skipped the worry and made an offer. His spare room, no rent as long as I need it, and he said, word for word, no strings, man, just until you are on your feet. That is a real offer from a real friend, which is exactly what made it dangerous. I told him I do not take handouts, I make opportunities, and I hung up before he could downgrade me into a man who needed help. He texted back one word, okay, with a period on it, and a period is just an exclamation point that respects you. Sunday night, I started a ledger of the week to keep the record honest. The wins column is full. It is the only column. Job reframed, girlfriend reframed, apartment reframed. And at the bottom, in pen, Marcus, the only person all week who tried to hand me a win. My win now, his loss. That was 7 days. Most men could not survive one of them, and I converted all 3, plus a block, plus a basement, and I am told the lasagna is on Thursdays now, permanently. Next week is already trending up. My mother asked me this morning how long I was planning to stay. She is afraid I will leave.